Hello everyone and welcome to the class. This is David A. Cox with PCClassesOnline.com, and today I'm very happy to present to all of you yet another one of the apps that we wanted to feature that can assist anyone out there with a disability. And today we're talking about this great app called Grace, which is designed to assist children with autism, or for that matter, any child who's nonverbal. And Grace has a really interesting backstory. It was created by a woman by the name of Lisa Domican. Hopefully I'm saying her last name correctly. And I actually reached out to Lisa a few days ago via email and told her what we were trying to do, that we wanted to take all of these various disabilities and cover the many apps that are out there that can help assist people who are affected by these disabilities. And Lisa has an interesting backstory. She has two kids, one of which is Grace, by the way, and both of her kids are autistic. And what she describes on her website is that basically they had these books that the kids would use where it would have all of these images that had something like Velcro on the back. And the kids would use these images and put them together to communicate a sentence to the adult in the room. The problem with that, though, is, of course, as their vocabulary grows, as more and more words come into their life, it's very hard to lug that kind of a book around everywhere. And so she teamed up with a 20-year-old producer who was developing apps for the iPad, and voila, they created Grace. Now, Grace is what we refer to as a universal app, meaning if you buy it on one device, you're going to get it on your other devices for free. It is $29. But it's available for the iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. Let's go over how to use it. It's very, very simple. So I'm going to go into it, and this is what you're going to see. So we have some basic categories here. And what's great is that you can actually alter these at any point in time and add in your own. And I'll show you a trick for how to do that in just a minute. So let's say the child is hungry and they want something. So they would start off with going here into where it says Sentence Makers, which we'll just tap on and go into. And they would tap from here on probably I want, and you can see it starts to kind of build a sentence at the bottom of the screen. We have a little bit of a screen delay here. So from here we go back to categories. You'll see that at the top left of my iPad. And then maybe go into food and drink. And here's some of the various items we have here. You can kind of scroll through them. So say the kid wants some milk, they can tap on milk. And there you go. Now, I mentioned just a second ago, you can also add things in here after the fact. And I want to show you a really simple way that you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave the app for a moment, and I'm going to go into Safari. And if you're not familiar with this, there's a really easy way to gain access to images through Google Images. And all you do is instead of going to Google, you go to images.google.com. So let's say the kid has some sort of a favorite candy. I remember when I was a kid, I was a big fan of Twizzlers. Okay, so I could tap on that just so I can get an image here to work with. Go into the image, and then what you're going to do is press and hold on it with your finger, and that'll give you one of the options here which says Save Image. Okay, so it's going to save it to the camera roll. And so now when I get out of this and go back into Grace, watch this. So now, see that plus symbol at the very top right corner? I can tap that, and I can hit choose existing photo, and that will now be in the camera roll. So while it comes with a lot of information, what's great for parents is that you can modify this. You can take it as far as you need to go. And then for the kid, when they want to complete the sentence, you should see that little arrow at the bottom right corner of the iPad. When you tap on that, everything else just kind of melts away, and there you have the sentence. Okay? Hit the X at the top to get back. Now, when you want to clear out any information from the bottom, all you have to do is double tap on any of those images and they'll disappear. And that's it. It's a really, really simple app to use, and it's great in terms of giving kids who are nonverbal a way to communicate easily with their parents or relatives, etc., without having to carry a big, bulky book of images with them. I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial video. If you have friends who have kids who are autistic, please share this video with them. If you don't mind, if you're watching us on YouTube, we do appreciate it. If you click that little like button, we want to know that these videos are being appreciated by people out there who really need them. And if you have a story to share, we want to hear it. So if you don't mind, leave a little comment in the section below where you can leave your comments. This is David A. Cox with PCClassesOnline.com. Class dismissed.